Test 1, 2. Should be on, Rick.
Yes, test.
Wow.
Welcome back to today's first game of the KHSAA Mingua Beef Jerky Girls Sweet 16 tournament. We have the winners of today's first game, the Ashland Blazer Kittens. On the podium, we have head coach Stacy Davis, student athletes Jaidyn Gulley, Kenleigh Woods, and Ella Sellars. Coach, comments?
Well, this is sitting up here. It's just kind of like a dream come true. It's kind of surreal, really. But for these girls to come down one, we weren't even expected to win our region. You know, we were number 4 behind Round, Russell, and Boyd. But for these girls to run the gauntlet in the region and come down here to state, and first time at Rep Arena for any of us, players, coaches, to pull this game out in the first win at Rep Arena is just, it's just sweet. It's kind of speechless.
Questions from the media? Raise your hand. In the front there.
Coach, it took until 30 seconds remaining in the first half for Knott County to score from the field. Can you speak to your team's defensive effort today?
That's what we've thrived on all season long, is our defensive effort. And they came out that first half, and I don't think Knott County knew really what hit them. You know, they had to force some shots, throw up shots quick, and I think that kind of set the momentum for us starting out, because we came out, we didn't shoot real well either. You know, in the first possession, I think we had 5 offensive rebounds and didn't make a basket. But our defensive effort is what we've thrived on all season long. That's been our philosophy. We always say offense sells tickets, defense wins championships. And that's what these girls do.
Question on the corner.
Yeah, 2 things, Coach. Was that kind of a typical performance from Kenleigh based on what you were talking about on the Zoom the other day? And then 2, I think you had 18 rebounds in the first quarter.
We did.
Have you ever had a quarter like that rebounding wise?
No, usually we're having to tell the girls, listen, we have to own the boards. We have to rebound. So that was kind of a different step for us, is we were owning the boards, not having to worry about that part. As far as Kenleigh Woods, yeah, she's the engine and motor, and she plays like that day in, day out, not only in games, but in practice. She goes at that same speed, that same pace, 100%, even in practice. So, you know, that's typical day in, day out for her to come out and play that way.
In the back.
Coach, it seems like a lot of people kind of counted you all out, even in the region, all season long, but it seems like you and your players never did. You always had that belief in yourself. Did you all kind of use that as motivation all season long?
We have, for sure. Yes. Like I said, we came in as underdogs all the way through. Like I said, new coaching staff, and it took the girls, you know, we told them at the beginning, listen, it's a new philosophy, new staff. We're getting to know you all. You're getting to know us, but if they will trust us and believe in the process, that we would get them here to Rep Arena. And, you know, we lost to Round, we lost to Russell, we lost to Boyd was our last losses, and we avenged them all there in the region. And these girls stuck together as we call it sisterhood. And I think as season went on, they started to learn what their roles were on the floor and what they needed to do to win. And you could tell through the region, and even I hear that they weren't going to be denied. They wanted to win the basketball game, no matter what it took.
On the corner.
Just want to, Kenleigh, you heard Coach talk about it like a dream come true for her to be here. Is that something you would agree with, and maybe elaborate a little bit on how you're feeling about that?
It's 100% a dream come true, like especially to be with my teams, like they're basically my family. Like I live with them at the gym, and just we have great bond.
Up front on the corner. Right here.
For the student athletes, can you 3 speak to what it means to move on to the next round at Rep Arena here?
I'll go first. I think it's really amazing. You know, last year we got beat in our region, and I just feel like this makes me really happy to be here and to be able to move on to the next round. We know people didn't have faith in us, and it's really awesome. I love it.
Yeah, building off of what Jaidyn said, just to battle through that adversity and be the underdogs, it gave us more motivation. And we're a really close-knit group, so we want to do it for each other and do it for the coaches. So to move on and have them also have this experience with us, it gives us a lot of motivation.
Same thing they said, like just to be together and get here, like especially to win a game at Rep, like just an honor.
Question for Jaidyn. Of course, you were guarding their best player again, Gayheart. What was your game plan against her? Because she only shot 2 or 13 from the field.
Just to, you know, not let her score as many points because, you know, she's their main scorer. So it was better for her to shut her down and let her other teammates try to score and get, you know, try to let them score instead of letting her score. She scores double figures. So try to shut her down.
Okay, also for the players, you kind of talked about it as like a team, but it seems like all three of you are very under the radar players, bring a lot to the floor. Do you all feel like that you are underrated?
I would say as a whole, probably all of us are a little underrated, but it gives us more motivation and we just want to come out and do what we have to do to win the game. We don't really care about the rankings. We just want to get our team to the next level.
Y'all have anything?
That's it.
Listen, it's like we said, here we are at Rep Arena, the girls, you could tell, you know, coming out, they were nervous. We were nervous. We all had butterflies in there, but just to be able to come down, win the first game at Rep Arena and just to see our community support. We had a great crowd here coming down, cheering on the kittens. We want to thank them for that. But, you know, without God, nothing's possible. So we want to give him all the glory.
Final questions? Coach Davis, congratulations to you and the Ashland Blazer Kittens, and congratulations on the victory. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Exit to your right, please. One. Yeah. One. Okay. Okay. We have the Knott County Central Lady Patriots, Coach Justin Amburgey, student athletes Kylie Gayheart, Presley Fletcher, and Kaylee Gibson. Coach, comments on the game, please.
You know, I was proud of the way the girls fought. You know, that's kind of what we've been all year. We've dug a little hole at times and then just fought really hard to get back in games. And we've won a lot of games that way, and it just didn't happen today. But you know, we just couldn't make one there in the first quarter. I don't know if it was a little jitters or what. We just couldn't get one to fall, and kind of dug ourselves a hole. But you know, came back and won the second half by a couple points. So, you know, all in all, I'm very proud of these young ladies, and we hope to be able to do it again.
Questions from the media? Just raise your hand. Okay. Up front and then in the back.
Coach, your team really came out firing in the second half. In that third quarter, I'm seeing outscored them 16-12. What did you tell your team at halftime?
I just told them, you know, we just got to fight. I thought, you know, the physicality kind of bothered us a little bit in the first half, and that's kind of what way we've kind of lived off of is our physicality and kind of our pressure. And I thought they kind of took that to us a little bit in the first half. So, you know, we just kind of got in halftime and we said, you know what, we got to lose. Let's go out there and fight every possession, get after every loose ball, go after every rebound, and just see what happens. And you know, I think they came out and did that in the second half.
Back here in back.
Y'all didn't start the season in the most ideal way, almost didn't have a court to start the season. So what does it mean for all of you to get to end here on Kentucky's biggest stage after a year of so much difficulties to overcome?
Kylie.
It means a lot. We had to share a court with the boys team and a bunch of other teams in Knott County, and you know, it just means a lot to come here after all that happened.
Kaylee.
Yeah, we really wanted to come out and work really hard because we're like really young coming up and stuff. So we wanted to get in every time we could to put some work in so we could make it down here because it feels really great.
Chris.
The community helped a lot. I just want to thank them for all their support.
Corner here.
Coach, kind of talk about community support. I mean, when you were struggling, not scoring, couldn't get a field goal. Your crowd seemed great to me, all things considered. Maybe you ought to be paying attention, but just wondered if you did and what you thought of that.
No, I heard them, and you know, you got to just try to stay positive. I mean, I felt like we got some good looks. Those are the same type of looks that we got, you know, in the district, in the region, to be able to win. And they fortunately at that time they went down. And you know, Kylie's a really great 3-point shooter, and you know, she couldn't get one to go there early, and but she kept battling, kept playing hard, and didn't get down on herself. And you know, I'm sure as a player, that's probably not the easiest gym to come in and shoot on right off the tip. So you know, I wish they fell and they didn't early, but you know, I did hear the crowd a little bit, and they've been like that all year. We've had great fan support, and they really got behind these girls and kind of helped us make this run down to Rupp Arena.
Right.
Coach, earlier this week, you talked about how this is a young team. I think you only have one senior. For you and then for the players, what today gave you hope about the future of this program?
Well, I'll go first, but you know, we've got, like you said, we started 4 juniors and a sophomore, and our one senior, she came in there at the end, and she usually comes in and you can count on her for one good bank shot at the end of the game. And she just couldn't get one to fall either. But you know, I've got a lot of hope for this program going forward. I know these girls, you know, this season nobody gave us a shot to end their season here at Rupp Arena. But now going forward, it's going to be a little bit different coming into next year, because we're going to have a target on our back, and a lot of people want to be where we got to. So, but I know how these girls are, and I know how they'll respond, and I know they'll get better in the off season, and you know, hopefully we can run it back in 23, 24.
Final questions.
Coach, did you make any adjustments in the second half on offense? You started 1 of 18, and the second half you were 11 of 20. And kind of talk about your lift from your bench too as well.
Well, you know, I didn't really make a whole lot of adjustments other than, you know, we just needed one to fall. And you know, my adjustments that I felt like we needed to make at halftime was just go back to what we do, and that's just play hard for 4 quarters and not get pushed around and get shoved all the way out to half court on trying to run our sets and that kind of thing. So that was our main adjustment. We just wanted to up our intensity level and come out and take a little bit more fight to them. And, you know, I felt like we did that.
Final questions. Coach Amburgey, congratulations to you and the Knott County Central Lady Patriots on a great season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.